Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello students, I'm Giovanni, one of the English lecturer here at Queen Maulana Malik Ibrahim Malang. And today's lecture, we're going to discuss about jobs. First of all, we need to know the objectives of unit. This unit proposed to provide some listening and speaking exercise concerning some important aspects of jobs, such as salary, working hour, interesting work, college, and etc. And then, by learning this unit, the students are expected to be able to understand some conversations about describing jobs, business, part-time jobs spoken by the speakers in each listening exercise, and also able to describe their dream and interesting job by using appropriate diction and expressions. Alright, so coming in at several names of jobs, we have got doctor, teacher, and architect. Always very popular, this is one of the jobs usually chosen by children when their teacher or parent asks them about what do you want to be when you grow up. They so often to answer these questions, doctor and teacher, with many reasons. But don't you think jobs like in this picture? Can you guess the jobs? Yeah, there is a florist, baker, and farmer. Okay, now you have 3 minutes. Please add many more jobs and divide the jobs into 5 categories below. First, I would like to be baker, for example. And then second, I wouldn't mind being blah blah blah. Third, I would hate to be. Don't forget to give the reasons also. And then fourth, about tools. What kind of tools usually used by baker, for example, such as rolling pin, cake turntable, atau juga bisa measuring glass. Itu adalah alat yang biasanya dipakai oleh si baker. And then the last categories about place. The question is, where do you work? The answer is restaurant. Okay, now I ask you to work individually on a survey by giving a check in the box. The survey is about your opinion of important things to look for a job. After you have finished, please compare your opinion with your partner. In this book of survey, there are many aspects such as salary, working hours, vacations, and so on. In every column, misalkan salary, if you consider this is a very important thing, you may give check at the first column. And then the second column, important. And the last column, not important. let's go on to the listening session. Check your understanding about each picture. What each person in the picture is doing. Next, please listen to the recording carefully and decide which picture is suitable with the person talking. Replay the recording if it is necessary.
Unit 9, Work and Jobs, page 34. 2. Let's listen. People are talking about their jobs. Listen and number the pictures. 1.
So you're a teacher, is that right?
Yep.
Do you enjoy teaching?
Yes, I do. The vacations are great, but I've got a really difficult class this year. I try everything, but they just don't want to learn anything. Maybe it's the way I teach.
2.
So how long have you been a flight attendant?
For nearly 10 years.
Do you like flying?
Actually, I do. I love it. And I meet lots of interesting passengers. The only thing I don't like is staying in hotels all the time. I miss home cooking.
3.
So, you're an architect. That must be interesting.
Yes, it is. Right now we're in the middle of a big project. We're designing a new hotel.
Uh-huh.
The only trouble is the woman I work with and I have completely different ideas of what it should look like.
Is that going to be a problem?
I hope not. You see, I'm her boss.
4.
So, you work in an auto shop?
That's right. Bob's Auto on 4th Street. You know it?
Yeah, I think so. Do you enjoy working on cars?
Yeah, I really do. I love anything mechanical. The only trouble is the shop's about an hour from my house.
An hour? So what do? Drive?
Sometimes I take the bus. The commute's the worst part. But the money's good. It kind of makes up for it.
5.
Where do you work, Cindy?
In a bookstore.
Oh, do you like it there?
Well, the money isn't bad,
Uh-huh.
but the boss is a bit strange. Not at all friendly. And he's got a terrible temper.
Oh.
6.
So what do you do, Tony?
I'm a hairdresser.
Oh, what's it like?
Well, I love my customers. Some of them are so friendly, but it's tiring work. I work long hours and I'm on my feet all day.
Yeah, that must be tiring.
Page 12. 4. Let's listen. Task 1. People are talking about businesses they own. What does each person think is most important? Listen and circle the correct answer. Unit 9. 1.
I think the most important thing is service. If the customer feels like he was treated poorly, then he probably won't come back. That's why I train all of my workers to give excellent service. They greet customers politely, show them to a table right away, and explain the items on the menu. Of course, the food is important too. The fish has to be as fresh as possible, and you have to find talented chefs to prepare it.
2.
The internet has totally changed my business. In the old days, people had to come to a travel agency to get tickets. Now they can do that on their own. So when they come to me, they're looking for a good value. That's really the most important thing. Of course, convenience is also important for some clients who don't have the time to plan their own trips.
3.
These days, nothing is more important than speed. Time is money. People want a job done well, but they want it done quickly. And they're usually prepared to pay a little more if you can promise it will get done fast. And of course, quality is important too. We're building people's homes, so we want them to enjoy living there for a long time.
4.
It's so important to have the right kind of displays. Creating an effective clothing display is an art. You want people to see the item right away, pick it up, touch it, and then go try it on. And you want them to buy it, too. Good prices are also important, but the display is really the number one thing.
Page 8. 4. Let's listen. Task 1. People are talking about their part-time jobs. What do they like best about their jobs? Circle the correct answer. 1.
I'm working as a tour guide here in Chicago. It's kind of fun. I take people around the city and show them all the places of interest in town. You know, the tall buildings, the lake, the art museum, places like that. The best part is meeting interesting people from all over the world. Most of the people on the tours are from Central and South America, so I get to practice my Spanish. For a tour guide, it's really important to know a second language.
2.
I'm working with a marketing company. We do market research for new products. I interview people on the phone and ask them questions about their spending habits, what they do in their free time, things they own or plan to buy, and so on. The salary is pretty bad, but it's a good job for me. The best part is that I have flexible hours. That means I choose when I want to work, so I can sleep late whenever I want to. The most important thing is to have a friendly voice. If you don't sound friendly on the phone, people won't want to talk to you.
3.
I'm working for a private school. We run after-school classes for kids, mainly for math and English. I'm teaching a math class. It's tiring, but I enjoy working with children. That's the best part. These kids are really smart, so I have to work hard to keep them interested. It's important to know what you're teaching. Luckily, I've taken a lot of math classes, so I feel prepared.
4.
I'm working for an advertising agency a few days a week. I'm just an intern, so I don't get paid. The best thing is the people I work with. My coworkers are terrific. I work in the library. They have all sorts of information there in a big computer database. People are always asking me to find information for them very quickly, so it's important to have experience with computers.
5.
I managed to get a job at a hotel. I'm working at the front desk. The hotel is usually pretty busy, so sometimes it's really stressful. I don't like that. The best part is that a lot of celebrities stay at our hotel. I've met some very famous people. To do this job well, it's important to have good listening skills. I have to find out exactly what each person wants and then give it to them right away.
6.
I'm working as a sales clerk in a department store. I work in the home furnishings department. We sell furniture and carpets mainly. It's hard work, but I like it. The best part is, I get a commission on everything I sell, so I'm very well paid. The most important thing is to know what you sell. Customers expect it.
Task 2. Please listen again from the previous page about part-time jobs. What important skills or knowledge do the people need for their jobs? Write the correct letter. Okay, this is the last activity from this unit. There is a speaking session. 13.5. Let's speak. Read the personality quiz below. Choose the answer that is true for you. Let's see which career is right for you. Compare your result with your friends. You had better read all the questions. Check whether you find any unfamiliar word and discuss the meaning of the unfamiliar words. Then do the quiz. analyze the result. Whether the result is true for you. Don't forget to give the reasons also. Before we end our class, there is a good statement from Anton Chekhov. Anton Chekhov adalah sastrawan berasal dari Rusia. The statement is, knowledge is of no value unless you put it into practice. Jadi di dalam belajar bahasa kita harus sering praktis, praktekkan skill-skill yang ada dalam bahasa, khususnya seperti listening dan speaking. Karena semakin banyak kita latihan akan semakin bagus skill atau kemampuan berbahasa kita. Karena karakter atau sifat dari bahasa adalah the language will extinct if there is no speaker. Jadi bahasa itu akan punah kalau tidak ada penuturnya. So this has been our discussion about jobs. I hope you enjoy the video. If you think I missed any, feel free to